Hi, my name is Joseph Mailer, and this is my persuasive speech. Here's my audience. My speech is going to be on why Buffalo is a city on the rise, and hopefully I can persuade you to at least go check it out. Not long ago, there wasn't much to do in the city of Buffalo. Maybe check out a professional sports game, go hit a concert, or go down to Chippewa in Delaware. That all started to change on February 8th, 2011, when a man by the name of Terrence Pegula purchased the Buffalo Sabres. You may think, how could one man's purchase of a professional sports team start changing a city? Well, Mr. Pegula had plans not just for the Buffalo Sabres, but for the city of Buffalo as a whole. Those plans all started with the parking lot right out in front of the First Niagara Center, which was the home of the Buffalo Sabres. On April 13th, 2013, ground was broke on that parking lot, which is now a building known as the Harbor Center. The building contains a parking garage, 2 sheets of ice, a workout center, restaurants, shopping centers, and a hotel. You can find all sorts of information on this building at harborcenter.com, but here's some of the highlights. The 2 sheets of ice are home to the Academy of Hockey, which is a youth organization started by the Pegulas for youth hockey in Buffalo, which is led by many former Sabres and Sabres employees. It's going to be home of the ECC Cats, Canisius Golden Griffins, Buffalo Junior Sabres, and the new professional women's team, Buffalo Beauts. The facility has hosted the Worlds for the ICP Sledge Hockey, which is the hockey for the disabled, where they go around in sleds, and the Under-18 Women's Tournament. Along with that, the facility has also hosted the NHL Scouting Combine this year, which is the first time the Combine has not been held in Toronto. And for the foreseeable future, Buffalo will continue to host the event. The 2 restaurants are Tim Hortons, which is synonymous with Buffalo, and the new 716, which name was taken directly from the area code of Buffalo. The restaurant has 2 levels, which hold over 13,000 square feet. The 38-foot video screen is the largest in the area, and there are over 70 other TVs that you can view while eating. There will be retail shops in the Harbor Center. Those are yet to come, but will have historical roots in Buffalo. Items will include clothing, toys, and food throughout these shops. Finally, the hotel. They've partnered with the Marriott, and when finished will host 205 guest rooms, as well as a large event space to host events. As I mentioned, Mr. Pegula also owns First Niagara Center. According to firstniagaracenter.com, they are the home of the Buffalo Sabres and Buffalo Bandits. They will host the 2016 NHL Draft. They will host the 2017 NCAA Basketball Tournament, rounds 1 and 2. They host numerous concerts and events throughout the year, and since its opening in 1996, they estimate over 11 million people have attended events in the facility. But the Harbor Center is not enough alone to bring people to Buffalo. Canalside has also become a much better location. According to eriecanalharbor.com, there is a quote, "Buffalo's waterfront is a unique asset that must be fully utilized to attract people and businesses to our community." When started in 2009, the Canalside was not much to look at. It was home of the old Sabres Arena and not much else. Currently, in 2015, you can see the change that's taken place. The arena's gone, there's a lot more grass, it's a lot greener, and a lot more vibrant. A ton of activity takes place here now. As mentioned, Erie Canal Harbor has begun work here. They have partnered with Erie Canal Harbor Development Corporation in order to attempt to revitalize and restore economic growth in Buffalo. Over at Canalside, you can find the Buffalo and Erie County Naval and Military Park, which holds documents, uniforms, and you can even tour the ships there, which include the USS Little Rock, among others. There's art installations throughout Canalside. You can see the Shark Girl, the Silent Poets, and a 10-foot Adirondack chair, which are on loan from locations such as the Albright Knox Art Gallery and Erie Community College. Canalside hosts shows and tours throughout the week. You can see a murder mystery, a haunted history ghost tour, a tour of just the normal history of Buffalo, or you could ride the Spirit of Buffalo, which is a sailboat tour around the harbor. There's healthy activities taking place too. You can take part in group Zumba, Pilates, or yoga. And you can find music all week at Canalside. They host Battle of the Bands, they host acoustic sets, open mic nights, and on Thursdays, Canalside is shut down and they host large free concerts for the city of Buffalo. You can also take rentals out onto the canal. Kayaks, water bikes, paddle boats. During the winter, you can rent ice skates and go skating out on the canal. There's lawn and table games all over, ping pong, foosball, beanbag toss, all for free. And if you get a little hungry, there's food vendors and food trucks throughout Canalside, as well as other shopping vendors you can visit and stop at. Let's say you want to sit down and eat. Just a short walk a couple blocks from Canalside, you can find the Cobblestone District. They have restaurants that include Cobblestone, Lager House 95, Ironworks, which hosts bands, and Helium Comedy Club, which, as the name states, is a comedy club. And why wouldn't you stop at one of these restaurants or food trucks? In 2014, Buffalo was named the #3 food city in the world by National Geographic in their book, The World's Best Cities. So hopefully, I've persuaded you to go out and check out Buffalo. It's a city that's only getting better.